Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Battletech, a new turn-based strategy game coming from Harebrained Schemes. This is the backer beta, so we're kind of getting first look stuff here. I think there has been an update today which allows for multiplayer. I probably just have to go and try to figure out how that works and maybe re-download it or something. Not a big issue, but I just kind of wanted to show off single player today anyway. So we're going to jump right into it. Battletech is a game set in the future. It was originally a board game, and I played that when I was younger, and it was a lot of fun, and it's always kind of had a special place for me. I just kind of like the idea of these big battle mechs strutting around, blowing the hell out of each other. But, and as you probably noticed, I like turn-based strategy, so this is right up my alley. So we're going to go into a single-player game, and we're going to use... I'll probably use the lightest. Commander. You get 3 settings right now. You can choose basically your cash limit. Each mech has a value. And so we're going to go with Clash, which is 15 million C-bills, the lightest one available. We're going to use it in random enemy lands, because I just like not knowing what's going on. I think it's pretty cool that way. So now we're just got to choose our mechs and our mech warriors. Never been a big fan of urban mechs. In terms of light mechs, I'm really kind of a fan of the commandos. I'm probably gonna take 2 of them, which means I am gonna have to free up some monies elsewhere, because that's gonna put me over pretty bad. But I could probably bring the hunchback down. What was I at? I need a shave. So if I get something for 4 million, get a Jenner, or I can bring a Vindicator, which is a pretty good mech, and then downgrade the Kitaro. But I need to free up another 0.2. Is there a 5.9? Is there a 5.9? Nope, 5.6. Well, 5.6s. That's unfortunate. The Griffin is a pretty decent mech. If I bring that to 5.2, that leaves me with 0.7, so 4.9? 4.8 with the Centurion. Centurions aren't bad either, actually. Alright, so that gives me, I'd say, fairly balanced lands. It's pretty close on the C-bill total. I think it's weird it says 14.9 still. I don't think I actually know what they're going to be bringing, but it is what it is. So now that I have my mechs, what you want to do is you want to try to use mech warriors that are going to really augment that mech's capabilities. So this commando, the Com-1B, uses a large laser, 1 SRM rack, and a medium laser. And so for this one, I'm going to want to kind of keep it at range to utilize that large laser. And so using somebody as a light pilot that has the sensor lock ability would probably be very useful. Now, I'd like to have somebody with good piloting. I mean, gunnery is nice, but really I want to keep their piloting up. And also, their tactics is really good too, because that affects their line of sight. And so we're going to go ahead and take Mockingbird on this one, I think. For our other commando, the Com-2D has extra SRMs and only medium lasers, so it needs to get closer. And since it needs to get closer, I'm going to want to use Paradise, because his ability of evasive mode, where your move action grants evasive, is really important. It lets him move and shoot and keep evasive. Normally you have to sprint to get evasive, in which case you can't fire, and that makes it their life expectancy stays a bit higher that way. I can see that working in heavier mechs too, but I really like that trait for my light mech pilots. Alright, the Centurion CN9-A. It's got a fairly good spread of weapons, I think. You got a couple medium lasers in the center torso, you got an AC-10 and LRM-10. So it's pretty decent all around. You probably want to keep him a little bit at range, just so you can keep employing that LRM. So for this, I'm going to say precision strike isn't really that great for us, because I'm going to be firing multiple weapon systems more than likely. Bulwark isn't a terrible idea, because that allows you to, if you don't move, you can get guarded, which is just damage reduction against attacks. And that's really useful. So I think maybe Ozone will come on this one. And then the Griffin, This is a mech that the GRF-1N is a mech that can benefit from that precision strike because you've got the PPC and an LRM, and that means that you can just utilize that PPC or the LRM, I suppose, but mostly I tend to use it with beam weapons, direct fire weapons like that. So I can use the PPC to good effect, bypassing issues like, well, precision strike lets you, that's multi-target actually. I want precision strike, so yeah, sumo, here we go. We'll bring sumo along. Precision strike lets you bypass cover and guarded. So evasive is still an issue, but like they run into the forest for cover, or if they've bunkered for guarded, you can negate that with precision strike and still get like full power hits. So I feel pretty good about this. I don't think have I played? I may have played on every map now. Let's go with Big Lock, and we'll do this during Twilight.
Commencing deployment. Mech warriors, prepare for combat.
Alright, we're ready to go.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, so we've got a large water body here. Water is really good at helping you maintain your heat. You bleed off heat much faster in the water. Not a lot of cover, which could be bad for my my light mechs. The enemy's starting up here. That's a pretty long way to walk for engagement. But let's go ahead and get moving. So, initially,
what's up, Commander?
You are just moving all of your people until you make sensor contact. It's not turn-based. Well, it is, but it's like whole side versus whole side. Once it gets into sensor contact, then you start having the initiative orders and light mechs having the option to go first and whatnot. I kind of want to keep my people somewhat close together. You definitely want to be able to get, combine fire really fast. So we're going to run one of our commandos kind of around. I'm hoping that maybe they're going to come down the center portion and I can roll my commando around the side to get sensor lock while staying covered. I don't want to expose that commando to fire if I can help it. This other commando is going to take a position behind this rocky outcropping here, and we're going to see what we find out. Now, they're going to start moving down. They are far enough away that we may not make contact this turn. That's a long way to go. Alright, we have not seen them yet.
What's the plan?
And Twilight with the Fog of War, I'll tell you what. Alright, so control lets you kind of get an idea of weapon ranges where you're moving without actually having to click on it. You've probably seen that a lot because that's also my push to talk key. Alright, so we definitely have more water on this side. It may be worth moving most of the lands this direction to try to take advantage of that, because the water is a big deal, although cover in the trees might also be good.
What are your orders, Skipper? You got it.
Push it up here, especially with the Centurion. He needs to get into it. He's probably going to be tanking up the brunt of the attacks for me, so...
Yeah? Piece of cake.
Waiting for orders. Coordinates received.
So my my dream light mech pilot right now, because I think eventually they can get multiple traits. I would love to have somebody with evasive and sensor lock. All right, we have enemy contact.
Enemy presence.
55-ton mech.
My sensors detect
And a
new
25.
adversary.
And a 20. So we're probably looking at a commando. Probably looking at a locust. 55. It could be a Shadowhawk, I think. Perhaps a hunchback. They've got a lot of people who are able to move initially, so
How might I help?
I need to stay LOS is what I need to do. I don't want to give them shots at my guys initially. I could reserve and move my guys down to 3. That's going to give 3 people the ability. They can all come around this corner and probably shoot at my commando, and that's just a terrible idea. That should allow me to stay
Lightning
LOS.
back.
And he's evasive, so. Alright, the 55's coming around the side. Shadowhawk, he sprinted, I believe. Yep. So it's my turn.
Commander?
First thing we're going to do is we're going to get the commando moving somewhere where she's not going to be easily seen.
Rolling.
And we are going to, hopefully, sensor lock this Shadowhawk, which should get rid of evasive. Alright, here comes the 25. It is a commando. The 20-ton rolling in as well. Locust, as expected. Alright,
Yeah. What can I
so
do? You
we're going to have the Griffin. I was hoping that that was a covered position, but it doesn't look like it. So you can see like the green is covered, has cover. I really thought that those might be covered, but it looks like they're not. That's unfortunate. That was going to be a really good firing position, I think. I'm still going to do it, but
Okay, here we go.
yeah, definitely not covered. Now we've got a shot at this Shadowhawk. You see we're both at 100%. This is because he's got good gunnery. We've got height advantage, which helps. And he's in the primary range of both these weapon systems.
All right, I'll give
This is
him
going
the
to
whole.
spike our heat pretty good. But it's going to be really good to hopefully get him on his back foot with one of his heavier mechs. Oh, that's not good. All right.
Come on, Tommy.
Looks like he's
Fly
probably
and
got a
hit
Griffin
for
back there as well. And he is already overheating.
There you go.
So this is going to be too close for the LRM if I'm reading my range indicator right. But it'd be nice to be able to get cover though. Alright, the LRM is too close, so we're going to disable that. Heat buildup is going to be definitely manageable, but our autocannon and the medium laser is looking like they're good to go.
Roger that, Commander.
Alright, so he's unsteady, which means I could conceivably knock him over. He's backing up. Out of sensor range, actually. Or out of visual range. But but he can fire at me because either he can still see me or he's getting spotting from the commando or the locust.
You have orders?
Now I'm having a bit of trouble here because now I moved my commando way too far outside of position. So he's got to sprint to get back into this. And I think I'm going to just bring him right into the mix here.
Confirmed.
Let the lights play with the lights. He reversed. That's interesting. Alright, shooting at my Centurion, who weathered that pretty easily. Except he took a shot to the head.
I'm wounded, Commander.
Standing by. I'm there.
We're gonna take a shot at this locust. Except we're apparently too far away from him. Obstructed, target moved. Oh yeah, you're evasive, aren't you? Alright, well, I could sensor lock the Shadowhawk again. We're gonna hit this locust with it. And we're gonna put the hurt on. Machine guns. Alright, so our Centurion, who has Bulwark, he's going to stay right where he's at. And he's just going to put the hurt on this locust. Medium laser is looking good. The AC-10 is only 70%. Refire. Maybe consecutive shots of that makes it harder to hit.
Firing.
And it missed, which is not so good. Enemy Griffin did nothing. Oh, it probably just dumped heat.
Something I can do. Heading out.
Get off this hill. It didn't seem to do me a lot of good. Again, we've got that locust locked in. We're going to disable the LRMs because it doesn't do us a whole lot of good. Now we can negate cover with precision strike. And really mess up his leg. Shadowhawk's moving back further. Autocannons and some missiles. Ouch.
Reporting. Moving out.
Really want to get focused on this. Look, so we've got cover and evasive, so that's going to help us out a bunch. He's got cover.
Confirmed.
But not as heavy of a hit as I would have liked, actually. Commando's moving in. Firing at my commando. That was pretty heavy.
I'm under heavy fire. Yes, Commander.
I'm going to try to stay line of sighted away from those mediums. And we're going to put everything we got into this guy. I think so. Hopefully. Our gunnery's not great, so. Well, the laser definitely hit. Breached the armor in the center torso. Locust moving in to the water. Alright, that was interesting. Okay, that's fine.
Getting banged up real good.
What's up, Commander?
Need to make sure I'm keeping my facing toward the other enemies as well. Hitting the water will help me dissipate heat. So, still only the one shot really though. That's enough to blow off the left torso and the left arm. And knock him over. Enemy Griffin's jumping in. Firing at my commando, who's dodging a lot of that. That's good. Really good.
Confirm.
Not as worried about the Locust. Still too close on that LRM apparently. Just that hit ratio on that obstructed any move. Alright, we'll just take the laser shots. Oh, apparently I fired my LRM too on accident. Oops. Oh well. Alright, he's getting up. And he has a chance to shoot me in the back, which is bad, but looks like he doesn't really want anything to do with that. In fact, he's just completely getting the hell out of there. Hit my commando a bit.
Just stop. You're embarrassing yourself.
Alright, so you can use right click to look at the targeting computer on a target. So we're looking at this guy. He's pretty well hosed.
How might I help? Confirm.
We're gonna count on the the evasion helping us out here. So we're gonna weapon dump into his rear arc. Not enough to destroy him, but man, that messed him up. I have no idea what that Shadowhawk is doing. Oh! Ow. That was bad. Left leg took a pretty big beating.
Reading you.
Apparently I can't see the commando. Oh well.
Firing.
Good hit. Not enough to take him out though.
I took one in the gut.
Quit shooting my mechs in the head.
Something I can do. You got it.
Alright.
Aye, aye.
Pretty good hits.
I'm being flanked.
Ooh, he went for a melee attack, but he missed. The AI really loves going into melee, even when it's probably not his best bet. I mean, frankly, well, I guess he was too close for his PPC and whatnot, so that's probably what's going on there, but...
Yep.
Alright, so train... Okay, just stay in there and keep dumping that heat. We want to shoot him, actually, not melee him.
I'm on him.
That is a dead Locust.
Target down.
Alright. So we got a lot of mechs that have gotten a little bit beat up, but Whoa. Okay, you're fine. You're fine.
There's a hole in my armor.
Yes, there's a hole in your armor, but, well, you know.
Reporting.
I don't think there's anywhere I can get away from that Shadow Hawk, really. We're just gonna try to keep cover and hope that the dice keep favoring us a bit here. I'm pretty sure that I should have been able to shoot that. Nope. Alright, well, the Griffin it is. But I tell you, they love melee.
That wasn't good.
Even when I really think he would have been a lot better off dumping his SRMs into me, but
I'm here. Order acknowledged.
let's get in there.
Firing all weapons.
And I managed to hit him hard enough to knock him over. So you got this bottom yellow gauge, and what that is, that's the stability of the mech. And so missiles do a lot, projectile weapons do some, laser weapons do minimal, if any, stability damage. Once it fills up, they're unsteady, and if you manage to take it up again, then they can get knocked over. Unfortunately,
Reporting.
he was able to get
Serious
right back
armor
up.
loss.
Orders.
You know what? I'm hitting wrong buttons. Okay, here we go.
Confirmed.
That's my Centurion. What do we got here? Nothing good, really. That's indirect fire only. So I really do need to move him out, probably. Or I can take some shots at this Griffin. See, Bulwark, I believe, lets him bleed stability damage. Maybe. Take the shots. Alright. Ooh, LRM ammo crate. He may not be able to use that weapon anymore. If I hit it again, it'll explode and just do horrible, horrible things to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do this.
Target.
How you doing, buddy? For some reason, the enemy always gets to go first after the first turn. I'm not quite sure why, but
Awaiting orders. Coordinates confirmed.
trying to be not seen here. I could Inspire, which gives you some pretty serious bonuses. In fact, let's go ahead and do that.
That's right. A storm is coming.
And we're just gonna wreck him here a bit.
Unloading a full salvo.
Alright, man, this enemy commando is really hanging in, though. Where are you going? Wow, okay.
Reading you.
I have no interest in keeping my light mechs in the line of fire for mediums. You come play with this guy. Well, it's 50. I am in the water, so I'm bleeding heat off now. Let's go ahead and hit him.
Go.
Nice. There goes his medium laser. Still has his short-range missiles, but... Alright, that's not good.
Yep.
Can't seem to get a good visibility on that guy while also keeping the LRMs out.
I'm there. Affirmative.
Oh, no, that Griffin's out of the fight now. Taking out that torso section, destroyed the LRM, and the PVC was on the arm, which means he does not have it anymore.
Right here.
I could just rotate a bit to try to get position on the commando and take him out. But I don't know if I need to. Let's keep hitting this Griffin, I think.
Okay, I'm on it.
Keep the heat under control with the water.
I got him.
Right
That's
torso
the critical
destroyed. Alright, the Shadowhawk's coming back in. Did you hit me in the head again?
Ah, I took a hit in the meat.
Please stop that. Man, they're getting just head hits all over the damn place, aren't they?
Yes, Commander.
Yep, just hit him. This isn't anything. Just keep on him. There it is. Center torso is destroyed.
Destroyed.
Alright, his lights are out of the action.
Yes, Commander.
Now we just really need to hammer on this Shadowhawk, because the Griffin is not a threat anymore. Alright, we're going to have to not fire the SRM-6, unfortunately. There's a little bit too much heat.
Locking on target.
Griffin doesn't want anything to do with this fight anymore.
Orders.
Nice.
I got you.
Oh, we're through the armor on the center torso.
Yeah. Oh, you want some of this?
Through the armor on the left torso. He's still in this fight, though. Even if he is trying to back away.
I'm here. Location confirmed.
3 of my mechs are unsteady right now. We're gonna sensor lock him. I don't think that helped against guarded, but you know.
Awaiting orders. no doubt it will be done.
Alright. We're just going to get our heat under control here. So we bunker him in.
Yep.
Alright, our Centurion's going to advance the edge of this tree line.
Affirmative.
Keep some of that cover.
Mech warriors, show them what you got.
We're going to inspire him. And we are going to Alpha Strike.
Here we go.
And he is done.
Enemy eliminated.
At this point, we should kind of think that, you know, the enemy should just
Something I can do.
surrender or something, because he's got no weapons left, but, well, they don't ask me. Yeah, poor guy.
Yes, Commander. Sprinting.
He's really got nowhere to hide either. If he tries to fall back any further, he's just going to end up off the edge of the into the water, which is just going to
Yes,
give me
Commander.
really nice sight lines. So you are just going to advance and then probably entrench. Get your stability back. Oh, he's coming in. Oh, that's right, he can still melee.
Confirmed.
Alright, buddy. Don't need those LRMs. Everything else, though?
Here we go.
Oh, beat up his center torso a bit more.
Right here. You got it.
The Nora's guarded. Oh, there goes his left arm. That's more insult to injury.
Reporting.
Now that your heat is under control, activate all weapons. Fire.
Firing.
Objective complete.
Oh, that last missile got in there and did the job. Alright, so that's mission complete. Then it'll take it to an after action report. You can kind of see the damage inflicted on you, the damage you inflicted on the enemy. So all our mechs are still active. Paradise's commando that leg was in pretty bad shape. It was at 30% internal structure remaining. So that was threatening. The right torso, just a little bit of structural damage underneath the armor. That's not too bad. Mockingbird's commando, a lot of damage spread out across, but only a breach in the right arm, which would have been bad if I would have lost that, because I would have lost the large laser, but no internal damage. It was just the armor. Ozone and the Centurion, no armor breaches. He's got a lot of damage spread out, including a worrying amount of head damage, but nothing internal. So Centurion handled that really well. Whereas the Griffin only had problems really in the left torso, which has a couple jump jets, but still it had 40 of 65 of its internal structure remaining, so it was hanging in okay. Some damage on that arm, which could have been bad by losing the PVC, but all in all, we seem to put the hurt on the enemy without taking too much ourselves. That Locust, there's not a lot left of that Locust. The cockpit and the leg is about all that's there. The commando, that commando took a lot of killing. Fairly impressive for a light mech, but the commandos are pretty good light mechs. I have to say, if you pilot them well, they're pretty good. The Shadowhawk managed to focus our damage pretty well in the center torso and took him out pretty early. So that was pretty nice. The Griffin took a little bit more doing. We had to keep hitting from that right side to punch through the damage sections already, but we got him down. So taking out that right torso early, where it took out his LRM, and then by extension the PVC, where he was basically combat ineffective after that, was pretty huge. So there were no neutral forces. That tab is still there just in case, though. I'm sure that in the campaign we'll see stuff like that. And then when you finish, it'll ask you if you want to take a survey. I do this about every other time, or if something cool or worrying happened in the fight, I can provide feedback on, but I will not do that here. So yeah, that's the player versus AI skirmish mode in Battletech. I'm really excited to see how this game goes. I've been trying to provide a lot of feedback so that we can hopefully get the best game possible. Personally, I'm really looking forward to the campaign. But I hope that maybe this inspires other people to see this video to check it out, maybe be a backer. I will do a review video, probably later today, where I just kind of talk about what my feelings on the game so far. But that would make this go super long, so we won't be doing that now. Until the next time, when I get this review video up, I hope everybody enjoyed what they saw here. I hope they found it interesting, and we'll come back for more. But until then, take care.